Hi there, Aries. This is Jeffrey. This is Ripe Color. And I am beginning the November reading. So this is the reading for November for Aries. Scorpio season. What is it you desire? Hmm. What is it you desire? It's so interesting because I just sent a text to my landlord in New York to get a new lease, right? I know the apartment's burnt out, blah, blah, blah. Now, supposedly, they're going to fix the apartment, blah, blah, blah. Honestly, I would prefer they buy me. But if I'm able to get a rent stabilized apartment in New York, I'm not going to move back. But that's an asset to have. So I was kind of like talking to her, them, saying, whatever your will is, I'm going to talk to a couple of people about it. And, make me an offer or don't make me an offer or whatever. Because I could sublet. I could sublet. Make money every month, because I don't want to go back. It's not just that I don't really want to go back to New York um, or my old life. I don't think, well, I know, I don't want to live in an apartment I almost died in. No, 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 no. All right, Aries. Sorry. I always talk about what's going on with me. I don't know if that's professional. I don't know if it's unprofessional. I just don't know. But, it's what I do. All right, Aries. So, what is it you desire? So, like, sit with yourself and, like, what do I desire? What would make my life more comfortable, more joyous, more, I don't know, at ease, more um, something more comfortable? Hmm. Okay. The beginning and ending of something. You know what sometimes I get from this card? I always put it as a question, as if I'm not going to answer the question. It's like, you know what I sometimes get? It's like, well, I'm not going to tell you, sort of like someone says, do you have the time? It's like, yeah. It's complete. It's complete. I know for myself and for many of us, it's like working on a project or whatever, and it's done, and you're like, I've done what I needed to do, and sometimes you want to go back in and say, oh well, I want to just change this. It's like it's done. It's done. So that's the first message. And then I get the page of, and he's, brings in this new energy of like of hope, of intuition, of feeling. Okay. I think what may be done is grief. Maybe it's time to let go of a certain grief that you've been holding, a certain sadness, a certain depression, a certain disappointment. And I think it's really important to feel our feelings, and not to, unacknowledge them or not to disacknowledge. I don't know. Um, but it's also sometimes it's important to say, okay, I've had my season or my moment or my time of sadness, grief, depression. I felt it. Now it's time to let it go because it's done. And that way, new inspiration, new healing, new feelings can come forward. Mm-hmm. And you're going to move forward into it. And it might be something completely new. Might be something completely new. That's what I get from the chariot. The chariot, I get this energy of, uh, you know, he's going somewhere, and it's somewhere he hasn't been. It's somewhere he hasn't been, and he's excited. He's kind of excited. My guests today went to, I think it's called Isla de las Muñecas. It's kind of famous. It's famous in a weird way. Xochimilco is this place where it's in the city, but it's pretty far. It's the remnants of what's left. It's what's left over of the lake. This is a lake. I live in Mexico City, and so they form these islands in the lake that kind of float, and they can grow crops on. Blah blah blah. And so there's a remnant of it, and they made it into party boats and all this. It's really kind of fun down there. But there's this whole place that somebody put up, like a doll. Anyway, so now it's all full of these dolls, and it's really super creepy. Muñeca means doll or wrist. It also means wrist. And it's like super creepy. So anyway, that's where they went. It's like, well, have fun. I'm not paying any money to get scared. Thank you. But going to a place you haven't been before. Okay. Yeah, look at this. Leaving the past behind. Leaving the emotional past behind. That's what it really is. It's like I'm leaving the emotional past behind, and not in a way that's oh, I hate you and I'll never talk to you again. It's not like that. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. I'll never talk to you again. I can't believe that you said that about me. Bah, 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 bah. No, it's like leaving a place that was once satisfying, but your soul is calling you somewhere else. Your spirit is calling you somewhere new. Well, look at this. Maybe it's time to follow your dreams. It's time to follow your intuition. To dare to go. Dare to go. Right. Oh, I've been thinking about that. It's been floating around in my head for a really long time, and I don't know how it's going to happen. But I'm going to go toward it. That's what it feels like. This is really traditionally like the card of love, but I have a lot of cups here already. To me, that's like meeting your higher self. That's like meeting your higher self. It's like you're getting the call from your soul, from your light that loves you unconditionally and that wants to lead you and to heal you in a way. Sometimes I think I'm getting very philosophical today, and I just started. You're my first sign, I hope you never know what happens. It's this energy. You know what I've been getting a lot lately? I'll tell you. I use that expression a lot, don't I? We all have the ability to heal ourselves. We all have this ability to make ourselves whole. And I think so many times we're looking for someone that, I don't know, knows better, or, oh, they're the expert. And feels like you have the knowledge inside of yourself. That's what it feels like, of how to heal. The denial has been broken. You know what it is that you have to or want to heal. You know what it is. That you want to bring yourself into wholeness, which is, beautiful. Do you ever? Do you ever? And again, it's new because this is a one, right? Aces are ones. It's a beginning. So, maybe you've done therapy for a long time. I'm giving an example. And maybe you've done something else as well. And you keep on watching this video about some other new thing, or it's something that's been floating around in your mind for a long time. So I'm going to get back to it, but I started doing some hypnosis. For years, I've known hypnosis would work for me, for years. And I kept on busying myself with this and that and that and this. And when I do it regularly, it really helps me. It really helps to shift my perspective. So, that's for me. It's kind of like some people It's almost like little kids, they know what they're supposed to eat. So one kid will want an orange because they want the vitamin C, and another kid will want, I don't know, another fruit, raspberries, because there's something in the raspberries that they know they need. It's a little bit like that. So, some people might be hypnosis, it might be this, it might be that, it could be a million, it could be, you know, having a garden. It could be calling Mr. Jeffrey and saying, Mr. Jeffrey, could you help me to move energy with the help of my guides and angels? And I'd be more than happy to. All right. Yeah. It keeps, it's the same net message in different cards. This is the card of going within, of self-knowledge, of knowledge of one's light and allowing one's light to lead you. God. It's all these cards of like reflection, going to a new place, letting go of the past, allowing yourself to heal. So the Hanged Man, I sacrifice myself to myself. I sacrifice myself to my light. I'm going to sit and wait and pause and see things in a different light. I'm going to willingly let go of what doesn't work for me anymore. It hasn't worked for me for a while. And I'm going to allow spirit to illuminate my mind, my heart, to show me the way, to show me the way toward my greatest healing, toward my greatest comfort, toward a new inspiration. You know what? This is such a beautiful, I'm not even going to throw any more cards. It's such a beautiful reading. It's really a beautiful reading. It's really beautiful. I'm very good at asking for help. I really am. I'm very good at it. I have a lot of experience with it, and I know that it doesn't just serve me, it serves others. And lately, the message I've been getting is you need to do it on your own, And if you hit like a really big wall, then you ask somebody, but you really need to do it on your own. Because I think it was about building that muscle for myself. And it's more fun to have somebody help you, and it's kind of easier sometimes. Depends, because sometimes people are like, it's like, yeah, I can do it for you, but, you know, um, I feel like it was time for me to get in touch with, like, I don't know, kind of muscles I haven't used before in a way, or haven't used in a long time, let's say. And I have been. And I have been. And it's really a lovely reading. All right, let's begin at the beginning. The past is done. The healing, the new healing energy can come through of letting the grief go, letting the disappointment, the upset go. Okay. You know that your light has the answer, and you're willing to give up what no longer works for you and to be illuminated by spirit fully. And your intuition will guide you toward where you need to go. And once that happens, it can happen really rather swiftly. And the thing is with him, he honors both the dark and the light. So it's not like he forgot. He knows how to utilize them both. Years ago, I used to swim and I would go to the pool and I would be like really angry. I was like, okay, take that anger, use it as fuel to do 10 more or 20 more laps. And it really worked. The healing between, all pieces and parts of yourself is available. You're no longer in denial. You can't escape from this. There's no like, oh, if I go and buy stuff, or if I go and, I don't know, gambling, or, whatever you do, eat, pounds and pounds of cookies. It's like, no, that's not going to work. The denial's been broken. And the healing can begin. And the thing is, like, there's a new hope, a new inspiration, new messages, and you're open. And, honestly, generally, for me to get to a place where I'm really open, I've had to have gone through it. Like, you know, like, okay, I give up. Okay, I give up. But, for me to get to the place of I give up, I've really had to go there. You know, I don't give up so easy, right? Like, oh, my will is the way, I don't give up so easy. So I would imagine the same is true of you. Anyway, that is my take for you for November. November is the month of Scorpio. It's a month of transformation. It really is. It really is. And once my eyes get 100%, or I get glasses or whatever, it's a process. I have no idea what's going to happen. Um, I'm going to be doing seasonal videos. This is what's going on in Scorpio season, Sagittarius season, la 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 la. Anyway, that is that. And if you want a reading, or if you want to help, if you want me to help you to move energy with the help of your guides and angels, I can do that too. All the information is below. And have a lovely November. Lovely November. I could get up, but I don't want to ruin the video. They have this thing, I don't know what they call it. And it's like this pumpkin. It's the whole pumpkin, and they put it in the oven. And I think it's sugar cane. Might be something else. There might be some spice. I didn't really taste any spice, but they bake the whole thing, and then you cut into it. Oh my God. So then you eat it. It's like it's like the molasses in pumpkin pie. Oh my God, it's so freaking good. One of the joys of living here in Mexico. All right. Blessings. Bye.